Tournament Central offers an interface to monitor as the players keep score in Digital Scorecard. At the beginning of the event, we see that all cards are currently listed as Not Started. As players log in to Digital Scorecard and begin keeping score, Tournament Central will change to show us how many holes have been played by each card. Each player who is keeping score on Digital Scorecard will have their own tab in Tournament Central. You can see which players on each card are using Digital Scorecard and if they are recording matching scores. Let's take a look at what happens if two scorekeepers enter different scores. Hardy has recorded Silva with a 4, but McDonald has recorded him with a 3. The scoring conflict is highlighted in Tournament Central, and you can see which player recorded which score. The players are immediately notified on their phones. When they fix their hole scores, both sets of errors will disappear. Players can enter notes while they are keeping score. These notes might be items such as courtesy warnings or violations, provisional scores, or other penalties. Notes are indicated in Tournament Central by an icon in the scorecards list. The text of the note, what player the note was in reference to, and which scorekeeper wrote the note are shown in the scorecard. TDs should monitor the scores during the round, keeping an eye open for notes, mismatched scores, and groups' progress. In this example, we see that most groups have entered scores on 6 or 7 holes. However, there are 2 groups that are only through 3 or 4 holes. As the TD, it's your responsibility to keep an eye on these situations and investigate them if necessary. As players submit their scores, the scorecards will move to the Done filter. If players fail to submit their scorecards after they finish playing, their scorecards will be displayed as 18 out of 18, but not submitted. If necessary, you can step in and submit their scorecard from Tournament Central. Select the correct scorecard and click the Make Official button. Occasionally, you may need to edit the hole scores that players have entered. This might be to add or remove penalty throws, or to change the score due to a provisional. In this example, Walter Barrett played a provisional on hole 16. Open the scorecard you wish to edit and click the Edit Scores link. If you need to change a score, simply change the hole score. The total round score will update automatically. The column on the right is for additional penalties. If you need to add penalties to the round score, add them here and the total score will be updated automatically. Your changes will be stored as a new scorecard. The player scorecards are preserved in their original state in case you need to refer back to them or revert to those scores. If your players are using Digital Scorecard to keep score, most of your scoring management should be done in Tournament Central. However, Tournament Manager offers a simple interface for entering and editing round scores. If your players are not using Digital Scorecard to keep score, or if you need to override a round score, you can enter scores in the Round Scores page of Tournament Manager. This is also where you indicate the winner of a first-place tiebreaker if the players are not using the playoff feature of Digital Scorecard.